what makes Masami amazing.
I feel like I have to talk really fast because, you know what I mean? It's going to like conk out on us again.
I know.
Right? But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So Masami we're clean premium hair care. We have a Japanese Ocean Botanical. It's all about weightless hydration. And we launched right before COVID shut down in New York City. We launched at New York Fashion Week in February of 2020, which was a crazy ride. And who would have known what this all has been like? But we launched with 4 products. We've got a shampoo, a conditioner, a shine serum, and a styling cream. And our products are all intended to give you shiny, healthy, hydrated hair naturally. You're all about natural. I love that.
I've been using Masami for the past 3 or so weeks.
It looks,
and I gotta tell you,
looks great.
I thank you. I think so too, because with my hair being so heavy,
yeah,
especially now that it's getting hot, it normally would be like glued to my face, and I feel like it's so lightweight and, as you mentioned, hydrated, and it just feels so clean. So
it looks
clean.
really shiny. That's what I'm seeing. And that's the thing about our products is usually when you use a hydration type of formula, your hair is weighed down, just as you're describing. But our products give you actually a little bit of volume. It sounds counterintuitive.
I love it.
But it's sort of this hydrating volume. Now, my hair is not a good example because that's growing out from my cancer treatments, but it is growing back. Yay.
Yeah, it looks
I have hair. It's very gray. I was not prepared for that. That was a shocker when it started to grow in.
It looks great.
Thank you. And I just got because it's so short, I just had a double piercing done with my daughter.
I love that.
Thank you. That was a fun little, I did too.
I love that. How are you feeling overall?
I feel great. I had to have an infusion today, but I feel really good, and I'm kind of almost done with my treatments. And
good.
But anyway, my point about my hair is I used to have longer hair, but very thin, opposite of yours. Similar color to yours. It used to be. Now it's this weird dark. But anyway, but the product worked really well on my hair, and what we found is that for people that have thin hair, it does give you a little bit of volume, which is what I have, or I had. My hair is actually really thick now, which is the other weird thing.
It's thick.
Yeah, but it used to be thinner. So it's just, my hair's completely changed from the chemo, but it's interesting. But now I use the styling cream because I just need a little, just to keep things, not crazy looking. But our hair products work for virtually every hair type and texture. So if you have curly hair, oh my God, we have some curly hair customers who are obsessed, who buy gallons of our styling cream because it does. Yeah, because a lot of times
keeps
if
it under
curls,
control.
You'll use styling products and they'll be crunchy. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you don't have curly hair, but
yeah.
So with our product, it doesn't do that. It's almost like a moisturizer, but it still gives you hold. So and the funny thing is I have some people that will literally take it out of the tub. Oh, I wish I had it in front of me, but anyway, and then they'll put it in their hair and then they'll just do this. They'll just rub it into their skin like a moisturizer.
Really?
Yes. And I keep saying to people, yeah, I have a bunch of people who tell me they like the scent. So they'll literally use it as a moisturizer. So at some point I'm going to have to make a body lotion because you know what I mean? It's
that's really, really interesting.
I know.
But but the hydration, I guess it does serve the skin as well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean,
here, my husband heard me and brought it. So here's our little styling cream. So you can see. So this is the product and the texture. So it's just a very lightweight. So it's, but you kind of put it in and it just,
you don't need much.
You don't need much. And it gives you just a little bit of hold, but then it's not greasy at all. So you can just, you're done. You're good.
I love it.
Yeah, which is interesting. So, and I love that we're on your marketplace. So this little baby's our travel size styling cream. So we have these great travel sizes because I always feel like people want to try out products before they commit to a bigger size, especially, our products are not cheap, I admit it, but our it's because we have such high quality ingredients. Our formulas cost us a lot to make. And I always
that's a great lead in. That's a great lead in. Let's talk about the ingredients, because that's really what makes Masami very different than other store-bought types of shampoos, conditioners, and styling creams.
Well, first of all, people don't realize that most hair care products in the US, 90% still have toxins. They either have sulfates, parabens, or phthalates. So right off the bat, not good, right? So most of your mass products actually have a lot of chemicals that are proven to be bad for you. Some of them carcinogenic, some of them can cause allergies, can disrupt your endocrine system, and other things like that. So we don't have any of those bad stuff in there. So that's the first thing, which is why, again, you're all about natural. Your marketplace is all about natural, which is a good, I would say, anyone who's trying to live like a more sustainable, natural, eco-friendly lifestyle and wants clean products, go to Michelle, because that's a great place to start to discover and learn and educate yourself, because it's really hard as a consumer to figure out what's good and what's bad, right?
Yeah, and that's really the premises of Michelle, was indeed to bring us women-owned, quality, natural, organic, eco-friendly brands to one marketplace, while giving consumers that one-stop shop to knowing that what we have to offer is truly natural, sustainable, non-toxic, overall better for you. So thank you for that, Lynn.
I love that. It's such a great thing, because I have a lot of people always ask me, like, well, where do I start? How do I, and so I direct them to places like you, because that's a great way to just start to sort of detox your beauty, if you will. But back to the ingredient.
Yes.
So our main ingredient is called makabu. It's a Japanese ocean seaweed. It's an ocean botanical. We actually get it from Northeast Japan, and it's harvested through a family-owned seaweed company that we work with, and they do almost exclusively food products, seaweed that is used in food. We are their only cosmetic client. So technically our makabu is food grade. Not that you'd want to eat our styling cream, but it is food grade. And they harvest it. They work with the local fishermen, and they irradiate it, and they dry it down, and then they send it to us in powder form. They powder it down. We do that because we can cram more of our active ingredient into our product. You can't really see, you're not gonna be able to see it on there, but there are tiny green specks.
Yes, I see it in the conditioner.
Yes.
So I have the conditioner and the shampoo here. Yes.
I love that.
And I didn't realize that until I saw our influencer, Marissa. She did a little video yesterday, and she pointed that out. And I was like, I hadn't noticed that. So this morning I'm in the shower, and I said, there they are.
Yeah, they're not, I mean, it's pretty fine powder, so they're not like big blobs where you're going to notice it. But if you do look, you'll see little specks of green.
Little bitty.
And that's the makabu powder. And we have it shipped from Japan. And we can cram more of it in here. And the secret around our product is that's what makes our product weightless, because otherwise, if you put in like essential oils or concentrates or, other sort of ways that people introduce active ingredients, it's mostly through a liquid, a concentrate, that tends to weigh it down. And because we use a powder, it gives it the weightlessness, which makes our formula so unique. And so that's kind of the secret. But, beyond the makabu, we also have a lot of other really good for you ingredients. If you look at our ingredient label, which is on our website and your website, you'll see that there's stuff that you can, first of all, pronounce, and second of all, recognize, whether it's grapeseed oil, aloe. Actually, our chemist makes her own aloe. She makes organic aloe.
Really?
Yeah, she makes, she does our products in Chicago. Our products are made in the USA, and she does her own aloe. And what I've come to understand and recognize is that, like, even within the same ingredient, just like we're talking about aloe, let's use aloe for example, there are very different levels of quality within that ingredient. You can get aloe from a supplier that is just, it's not as pure, it's not as effective, it's just not as, I don't know,
Very true.
Right?
Very true.
So we basically use the highest quality of every ingredient that we can get, and the most natural version we can find, so that even though we're not certified organic, we try to get the products and the ingredients that are the best we can find, the highest quality we can find, because it does make a difference in how the product performs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And as I said before we were cut off the first time, I've got it in my hand here, the shampoo. This is the shampoo and the conditioner. Now, this is your 10-ounce bottles, which again, I've been using these for about 3 weeks, and I feel my hair feels totally different. I have real heavy, thick hair. I can feel the hydration. I can feel the lightness. I can see the shine. So I'm seeing a huge difference in just less than 3 weeks. I start seeing a difference into the second week, I'd say.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though you look at these bottles and you go, gosh, those are small, a little bitty bit goes a long way in my hair. Like with the other stuff I used prior to this, I felt like I had to put tons of it in my hair to even feel like it was getting clean. I just put literally a little dab in my hand and just massage it into my hair. So a little really does go a very long way.
Well, you're doing it correctly, because that is 100% accurate, that you don't need a lot of our product, and our product is a low foaming product.
Yeah.
So, you don't need to get it all sudsed up, because it will give you a little bit of suds. That's because we replace the sulfates. Sulfates are essentially detergent, and that's what
gives you the sud.
Yeah, that's what gives you the suds in most mass products. Well, obviously sulfates aren't good for you. So we've replaced the sulfates with other naturally derived ingredients, but we were able to still provide a little bit of sudsing, but not much. It's very low foam, but you don't need a lot. And actually, I always tell people that when you start to use Masami regularly, you can wash your hair less, which I know sounds funny coming from a hair care brand. It's like, don't wash your hair.
True.
But it's true, because your hair is hydrated and it's healthier. You don't have to wash it every day. You can literally get away with like a couple times a week, and your hair still looks great every day. And you don't wake up with crazy bedhead, because your hair's, you don't have the unmanageability and the frizz that, you might have otherwise that would make you want to deal with that every day. So that's just another added benefit, right?
Absolutely. So a little goes a long way. You don't have to use it every day. And I think that's just a habit. For me, it was a habit. Well, and I would also say, because I always felt like if I didn't wash my hair every day, it was oily and greasy. My hair doesn't feel that way now that I'm using Masami shampoo and conditioner. Like literally, I can go 2 days now and still feel like I could probably go 3, but I've been doing good with about 2. But I certainly don't feel that oil that I felt when I didn't wash my hair every single day, which is kind of nice.
That's great. I love that. You're a great testimonial for us.
The right one, not the right one on Michelle, and for your site as well.
I know. No, that's great. And your hair really does look like it's very shiny. That's what I've noticed. So it looks really good.
Thank you. So you've got shampoo, conditioner, styling cream. What else am I missing?
Shine serum.
Shine serum. That's it. The shine serum. Let's talk about that for just a second.
Yeah. So the shine serum is, it's no mineral oil. And again, it's no sulfates, parabens, or phthalates. But the idea of the shine serum is just to give your hair both manageability, hydration, and a little bit of cosmetic poof, magic. So what you do is you can either put a couple drops, you don't need a lot again, a couple drops on towel dried hair, or you can let your hair dry and use it as a finishing. It does help with frizz, so you can just kind of put it on after, and it'll kind of keep your frizz at bay. If you live in a high humidity area, I don't. I'm in the desert right now, which is Palm Springs, but nonetheless, it actually gives you thermal protection. So if you also are somebody that does a lot of torture to your hair, like you use a lot of heat styling tools, then this product, if you actually put it on before, it will protect your hair from getting fried. So that's cool, because I think the reality is we actually do a lot of stuff to our hair that is
We really do.
challenging, right?
We really do.
I mean, I'm waiting for my hair to grow out a little more, but pre my cancer, I colored my hair constantly.
I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it damages it.
It damages it for
Yeah,
sure.
it damages your hair.
So coloring it, I mean, the amount of sort of treatments and things that people do to it, and like I said, heat styling tools, blow drying your hair, also
Curling irons, flat irons.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things that make your hair a bit more prone to breakage, because when you do all that stuff, it tends to just make your hair a bit more brittle and break easy, more easily. And so the beauty of when you get really good hydrating products, they protect your hair from breaking. And then I always tell people the other thing you can do in addition to using the right hair care products is like sleep with one of those like silk pillowcases. Actually, there's a great one, Urban Flora. I don't know if you know that brand.
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. Yeah.
She's got, sorry, my nose has been like bleeding from my chemo treatment. Anyway, Urban Flora makes a really great pillowcase called the Morpheus Pillowcase, and it's like a thick satin that has copper fibers woven in, and you sleep on it. It's supposed to be good for anti-aging for your skin.
Boy, it sounds amazing.
But I find it's really good for your hair too, because it keeps your hair from sort of getting tangled and you know, unmanageable and all that. So it basically, if you just do a couple things, you can really dramatically change and improve the health of your hair, is my point.
Absolutely. So to recap, we've got all of your products on Michelle.com. We've got your shampoo, conditioner, serum, and styling cream. We have them in both the 10-ounce bottles, and you have 32-ounce bottles. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're large. They're about
they're huge. Yeah.
Back bar bottles, and we have plastic bottles, but we're really trying to phase those out. We've launched ceramic bottles that are refillable with refill pouches.
Oh, nice. I love that. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's our eco-friendly approach to trying to wean people off of the plastic bottles.
Great idea.
And people are starting to get into that a little bit more, and we're starting to sell more of those. I think as people try the product and love the product, and then they realize, you know, it's actually also cheaper to buy the refill pouch than it is to buy the 10-ounce. So it's like you're getting a deal as a customer, and you're helping the planet. It's like win-win.
Absolutely. And then for those who just want to try the products, you've got the trial size set, which is also on Michelle.com.
Yes.
And of course, that just gives a little taste. It's just sample size of the 4 products: shampoo, conditioner, serum, and the styling cream, correct?
It does, but I will say our travel sizes are not like just traditional small samples. Like those 2-ounce, the shampoo and conditioner can last a month. I've had people tell me that those last a while, because again, you don't use a lot. And this is our travel size of our styling cream, which is like a large size. That's what I mean. This is a large size of styling cream. This will last me easily 6 weeks.
Wow. Okay.
So it is a good way just to try the products and see what you like and play around with them, and you know, and then you can decide, you know, what you like and how to integrate things into your routine. Yeah,
exactly. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you so much for your time. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Thank you for those who joined us today to watch. And again, you can find all of Masami's products on Michelle.com.
Thank you. I'm so glad we could do this. Sorry that the other one didn't work, but it's okay.
No worries. We made it work, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Thank
I will
you.
see you again soon.
Okay. Bye. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.